Okay, Emily, so I'm going to show you two graphs and I want you to point at the exponential graph.
This one would be the exponential.
Okay, why do you think so?
Because it doesn't have a slope.
Good, exactly. So notice how this linear graph is growing at a constant rate, and that's the slope that you're referring to, whereas the exponential graph is also growing, but it's growing a lot more, a lot quicker. Right?
That makes more sense.
Good. So I'm going to show you a different diagram now, and this one is showing you two different savings accounts. Which of these two savings accounts do you think will save you the most money?
The compound interest?
This one here?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because it doesn't have a slope.
Good. So is it linear or is it exponential?
Exponential.
Good. So remember, exponential functions grow a lot faster than linear functions. So in this case, the compound interest is going to save you a lot more money than the simple interest. Okay, so we're going to jump into chapter 14. Chapter 14 talks about sequences. We're going to start with some vocabulary, so that's for you. And what I want you to do is just look over those terms. Just take a couple of seconds per term. All right, can you read the first term for me?
Sequence.
Sequence. And the definition, please?
A list of numbers in a specific order.
All right, perfect. So what we're going to do is I have a diagram here, which is known as a Freyer model, and I'm going to use this for each term so that we can work on your chapter 14 vocabulary. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to help you with the first one, and after that, we'll see how many of those you can finish before the session is over. Okay?
Okay.
So, for the first one, can you say the word again for me, please?
Sequence.
All right, sequence. So you would write sequence here in the middle, and then for the first box, we're going to write the definition exactly as you see it there. Can you read the definition for me again?
A list of numbers in a specific order.
Okay, perfect. Do you have a pencil?
Yes.
Cool. Can you grab that for me?
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and start by writing the word in here. So you would write sequence. Perfect. And then do you remember what goes in the first box?
The definition.
Yes. All right, and go ahead and read your definition.
A list of number in a specific order.
Good. A list of numbers in a specific order. And here in the second box, what we're going to do is just give an example.
Okay.
So what's an example of a sequence?
Like 2, 4, 6, 8.
Good, that's one. Yeah. Can you think of any others?
Like 10, 12, 14.
Yeah, good. Good. Sequence of numbers. All right. And here I want a counterexample. So in the third box, we want a counterexample. So what's basically a string of numbers that doesn't have any specific order?
So like 1, 5, 2.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Because there's really no order to it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then in the last box, I just want a picture, something that's going to capture that definition for you, something that's going to help you remember that definition.
So like a box of numbers in order?
Anything that will help you remember the definition. So take a minute. You don't got to do the first sentence into your head, but just take some time and think about how you can remember the definition of sequence.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you did that one, and so here is one for term. This is your assignment, okay? We want to see how much you can do before the session is over today. So you have one for term, explicit, recursive, exponential function, and exponential growth.
Okay.
So keep that together. And so, what did you think about the first word, sequence? Was the assignment good?
It was good. It was easy to understand.
Good. Okay, so next time what we're going to do is we're going to use the vocabulary to answer some of the questions on your homework assignment.